Hello, I'm Anna from CS department. I've come here to explain my experiment about database connectivity using the PHP. And the aim of this experiment is to create a login page using a username, password, and a mail ID. When I submit it, I want the data to be fed into my database table that I'm going to create in my server, and then the list of the users will be displayed. So I'll be using a PHP to do this. I'll be using the super global variables also to get it. So this is my first page. So this is my register page. Like as soon as I load my website, so in this page I have a form elements inside my HTML. I have a method called post that I want to put it into the server, and I've given action of login.php, and my PHP file is already there. I'm given a username, password, and a mail ID, given a submit button, and I have an other form which I have a reset password, and that goes to a new PHP. And in this login PHP, I have actually initiated my database connectivity in my PHP. That is, I have given the local host of the server that I'm going to host is webtech.carneer.edu, and this is my username, my register number, and my password is my same register number, and I'm giving a DBMS name for it. And this is the syntax to connect my server, mysqli_connect. I'm giving the required parameters inside. And then I actually want to post the value of the text box to the server. So whatever I type in my text box, I want all of them to be in my database table. So I'm using the name of the text box, name and password, and I'm using $_post, and this is my super global variable, and I'm using an encrypted password that will be really safe, that no one could ever see what you ever typed. And then I'm giving a query called select from a person. Person is my table name, and I'm giving a condition where the username is this name, and then I'm giving to select the number of rows I have. So if I've already add the username already registered in, so I'll get the number of rows I've selected, and I'll have a list of people who have registered. So I'll have all the required username and password that I've actually typed in my login page, and I'll have all the storage of that in my server, and it'll be given in a list of array. And then I'll get a thing called inserted successfully, and I'll have my cookie here. I've set a cookie with a name and a time of 1 day. So this is in milliseconds, and my cookie will be displayed there. So this is about my login PHP, and my new PHP is for the reset password. So when I click on my reset password, I'll have a new password box where I'll get the text, and I'll be putting the thing to my username password of my login page. So my password will be changed. I'm giving a query here for my table. That is, I'm going to select the username and the email, and I'm going to select the number of rows that I want as my result, and I'm updating the table with the password what I'm actually encrypting as my new thing, if I want to change the password. And I'm giving my SQL query into my connectivity, that is using this syntax called MySQL_query. I have my database queries plus as my webtech database connectivity also, that is using the PHP. This is about all the 3 PHP files, and this is done in my NetBeans. And now I have my yield SQL where I have my table already been created, and I've already been entered so many values. So this is my table, and these values have already been entered. And then this is my FileZilla where I actually go and upload in my server. So this is my server. So in this server, when I upload, so when I just give the URL like my web host, I can just check it out. So now let's see the output of this. So this is my, so I'm refreshing it. So this is my output. So I'm giving a username. Maybe I'll give some password, and I'll give a mail ID. Then I'll give submit. So it is successful, and I'll be getting a list of parameters. So let us give the username again. So I've already given this. So let me give some webtech or something as my username. I'm giving a password for it, and I'm giving a mail ID. So at the rate And then when I give submit, it takes me to the next page, that's my login page, and I get my cookie actually get and my cookie is actually coming into play. That is inserted successfully, my username is getting, and the list of people who have already registered will be displayed here. And then when I give reset password, it goes to a new password thing. So if I want to change the password, I can actually just give it here. Actually, it'll be known. When I give enter, the page will be refreshed actually, but the password will be changed there. So all this content will be stored in your database thing. So like here's my table. So once when I click on the username, so like these are the values that I've actually entered right now. So I have all the values. So like how many times I've tried. So this is about connecting your server and your PHP. So that's all about this experiment. Thank you so much for watching my video.